Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm from Christchurch. My invention is a giant motorised orb which can go in whatever weather.
Kind of just like this, eh?
No, not really.
Come on, mate, put your feet in. All terrain, all with, here we go. Be fine, mate. Yeah! Wow, you're going pretty fast.
Oh, my arm!
Oh, wait.
I'm flying!
Whoa! That was awesome, Cam. Whoa, Cam, that was awesome. Is that what you had in mind?
Not really.
Let's get invented!
You're watching Young Inventors with a mission, doing it on television. Young Inventors with a vision, where ideas crash into collision. Change the world with your brain, bursting out like an alien. Young Inventors with a mission, doing it on television. Blowing whistles, nuclear fission, all got thought up just by wishing. How can it be? How can it be?
So this is my invention. It is a Zorb with 2 engines on the side, the Powerball. There is a seat that is suspended in the middle, and it can go on land or in water. You sit in the centre and drive it around as a claw machine. Well, this is a model that I've created of a Powerball.
Wow. This ball's going to be massive, like life-size.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to somehow sit in the middle of it, suspended in the air.
Yes.
Probably going to be one of the toughest scuba challenges I think we've ever had, Cam. Come on, mate, let's go.
In the Motan Pump House, Baron Von Goober will issue Cameron his Goober Invention Challenge. If he achieves this, he can win the $10,000 patent prize package from AJ Park.
All right, Cam, here it is. Hit it.
Are you ready for your Goober Challenge?
Yes.
Cameron Connor, your Goober Challenge is to build the world's first Powerball and complete the Goober obstacle course across land and water. Are you up for it?
Yes.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get it!
With the Goober Challenge issued, the boys will need to do some seriously hard work if they want to get this invention rolling.
Hey, Cam, this inventing stuff's not so hard after all, huh? I got this big giant ball from Water Walkers. We strap a chair in the middle, a couple of motors on the end, done.
How much air supply do we have?
Probably about 30 minutes, max. May as well give it a bit of a test, eh? Come on, I'll show you how to do it. You just go like this. Oh, my ice cream!
Don't drop the milkshake!
Milkshake.
I'm out of here. Clinton, I don't think that's part done.
Oh, man.
This inventing stuff is pretty hard. I think we're going to be needing that to be cleaned up.
Yeah, I think so.
With the Water Walker all cleaned up, it's time to inject some power into this Powerball. Danger means nothing to Let's Get Inventing's resident inventor, mentor maniac, here to beat any challenge to a pulp. If you can find him, maybe you can use Mr. Metal.
What's he got?
Check it out, boys. This is the Volto e-bike. We've got a fully electric hub motor, lithium-ion battery right there. So if you're a lazy old bugger like me and don't want to pedal, no sweat. Woo! How cool's that? So, Cam, you want to go?
Sure.
Cool, jump on.
The plan is to put a Volto electric bike inside the Water Walker and use friction from the wheels to drive the ball.
There's your throttle. Brakes
Yep.
are for losers. Knock yourself out.
If Cameron is going to use the e-bike to power his invention, then he'll have to be able to ride it properly. The e-bike can reach speeds of up to 29 kilometres per hour and should provide more than enough power to power the Powerball.
Reckon it'll work in the invention?
Definitely.
All right, let's get in the ball. Come on. Let's get some air in this, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do this quick. Ready, go. That's it. That's a bud. Let the air out. Okay. All right, shall we get the bike in?
Yep, let's go.
Yep.
Oh, good one. That's not going to fit in here. It's too big.
It's not going to fit. Oh, well, wait a sec. How's that?
Yep, that'll probably fit. Sarcasm, you know.
I think the handlebars are around backwards.
What do you think, Cam?
All good.
I don't see why it won't work.
Once the water walker has been inflated, Cameron will need to ride it on land and water.
Ready? Gotta get the zip up before it all deflates. 3, 2, 1.
Give it a go.
Yep.
Go for it.
Away. Right on.
The invention is working, but will it be able to travel on water as well?
Away.
Is there any water in there?
I think I'm losing.
Okay, come back another
That'll
one.
work. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think
right.
this will work.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
We've got a leak.
right.
There's water coming in. Quite a lot.
Not quite waterproof, is it?
No, it looks like the seal broke.
Looks like this bike and ball were not meant to go together.
Okay. We need a better plan.
Yep. Well, it was working well on the beach, but as soon as I hit the water, it started filling up. I couldn't turn at all, and I just lost control and fell off. Well, the size of the ball was quite small, so we may need it larger if I'm going to be suspended in it.
The first thing Cameron needs is a larger ball, so it's off to see the guys at Palmer Canvas. Warwick Bell is an expert at making anything out of fabric, like this giant rugby ball.
Here he is. Hey, Warwick, we catch you on your lunch break, mate.
Yeah. Hey, hi, Cam.
Hey, Warwick, we need a giant ball.
How big a giant ball?
Big enough to fit me inside it.
Shivers, that's pretty big. Oh, we'll just treat it like an orange.
What, like an orange?
Yeah, an orange. You know when you peel your orange and you end up with the fruit, and then you start breaking the fruit up into the segments? Well, what we do is that we make those segments out of material, and then we join them together, fill it up with air, and we end up with... There you go.
We're gonna need a lot more oranges.
The plan is to cut segments out of plastic that will be sewn together to form a giant ball. It'll be made out of clear, skimless PVC, which is extra tough and durable. A plan for the orange peel shapes is fed into the computer and then cut out by lasers. The segments are then sewn together to form the ball. An extra strong zip will be used as a door, and plywood bases for the motors are attached to the sides.
Let's get some air in it and get you inside, eh?
Yep. Just
Okay.
give it a puff.
So there aren't any holes.
Yes.
You wanted it big, right?
Yes, definitely.
You think you fit in there?
I think so.
Once the ball's inflated, Cameron will be able to hop inside and test that it's strong enough to travel along the ground without getting damaged.
Ready?
Okay.
It's gonna be quick. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, no.
Spring a leak again.
The zip isn't closing, and air is being lost through the zip. We can't use it if the zip's not closing.
With the zip not working, it looks like the air's been let out of Cameron's invention before it even got rolling.
You're watching young inventors with a mission, doing it on television. You're watching young inventors with a mission.
Cameron Connor from Christchurch has invented a motorised Powerball. It needs to be fully inflated, but the zip's not handling the huge amount of air pressure. And if it won't close, then this invention's gonna fall flat.
Yes. All right.
With the zip holding strong, the final bit of air is pumped through a small nozzle.
Yeah.
All right, mate, you got enough here?
Yeah.
Ready to see if it goes?
Let's do this.
All right, I'll keep this side steady, and Warwick keep the other side steady, and you go for it.
Shivers, it's working.
Yeah, no holes so far. It's pretty stable too, right?
Yes.
What do you think, mate?
Great.
Put it there, Warwick. I think you've done a stellar job. Kids will be lined
Pleasure.
up to buy them by the dozen. High fives. All right, mate. To the water.
With the land test a success, it's time to head off to where the fun begins. Rainbow's End to test out the Powerball on water.
All right, Cam. Ready to get wet?
Yep.
Let's hope not. All right, bro. You jump in here.
All right.
See if she's waterproof. Don't worry, I'll be putting some fresh air in there for you in just a sec.
With the water test getting closer, Cameron's beginning to get nervous.
I'm worried a bit it might sink. But let's hope not.
All right, bud. About right. Lock it off. All right, mate. All right, Cam, I'm just gonna nudge you off, all right, for your first time. Okay, you got a bit of a drop there, so just nice and easy. And... Okay, go for a bit of a walk in it, see how... Oh. Like a big rat in a wheel. Is it dry?
Yeah.
The Powerball has passed its second test.
Hey, Cam, what was it like?
Great.
All right, bud, walk your way out. That's the one. Too easy. There you go, mate.
Thanks.
Let me just check for water. Hey, well, Cam, you're dry as a bone, mate, so I call that a success.
Yes.
Test one, done.
Next, we'll have to find something to power it.
Yeah, motors.
Yes.
There's got to be something around here somewhere. Come on, mate.
So it's off to find Jason Oliver, the maintenance man.
Hey, Jason,
Hey,
can you show us some motors?
yeah, absolutely.
If there's anyone who can get this invention motoring, it's Jason. He's an engineer who maintains all the fun rides at Rainbow's End, including the Power Surge.
Now, this hydraulic motor is what powers the main arm and all the seats, rotates the boom. On the end of the motor, we've got this gear here. So we've basically got this small gear driving the real big gear.
In a nutshell, if you've got fingers, then you kind of know how gears work. Cogs spin around and lock into each other with fingers. Equal number of fingers on each cog means they spin at the same speed. Add more fingers to one cog and the bigger one will spin slower but with more power. This means a little motor can spin a big cog, so it'll be strong enough to spin a giant Powerball. On the Power Surge, small motors spin larger gears which have enough power to turn giant wheels.
It's actually rather pleasant.
Yeah.
And this same principle could work for the Powerball. Cameron and Clinton will have to put it to the test.
Okay, now, whoa! Whoa! Okay.
This is rather fun.
Once Clinton has finished recycling his lunch, the boys can get some motors from Jason.
Do you have any spare motors?
How about these little beauties, Cameron?
Perfect.
Hopefully they'll work on your invention.
Cheers, Jace. That'll be great, mate. Have a good one.
Good luck, guys.
The plan is to construct a central support beam that will carry Cameron while the ball, powered by 2 electric motors, spins around him. A seat will be added and Cameron will steer by leaning left and right. And what better way to put this plan into action than with a cool building montage set to heavy rock.
Okay, boys, there's our first cog on. Let's get that other sucker on there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I think you've invented a pretty good hammock.
But there's no time for sleeping on the job. A seat and the electric motors still need to be attached.
Seems good.
Okay, so the chain's on, the motor's on. Shall we see if it works?
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Working perfect.
Oh, I'm feeling that this invention is going pretty well so far. We've still got to put it into the orb. Hopefully that goes okay. Let's turn up the speed. And to turn.
Seems pretty cool.
I think it's perfect.
All right, well, I'm not sure which is going to be tougher, getting this inside the ball without popping it, or your Goober challenge.
Yes! Cameron's big day has finally arrived.
Hey, Cam, jump in, mate. We've got work to do.
Let's go, Clint.
All righty.
For Cameron's Goober challenge, he'll need to assemble his Powerball and then take it through a Goober obstacle course on land and water.
Yeah! Go time.
Okay, Goober challenge time. You ready?
Yes.
Right, we need to get this inside there.
The plan is to take the support beam and attach it to the plywood bases on the Powerball. Cameron will then go inside the ball and it'll be inflated.
Go. Yep, that's it, bit more.
I've been watching Let's Get Inventing for 7 years, and I've been waiting 2 or 3 years to actually be on the show. I'm feeling really excited now that it's Scuba Challenge Day.
All right, Cam, we're just about to get in the ball. Any last thoughts?
Hopefully it doesn't pop, because there's heaps of children here. Be kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, you got a bit of an audience, eh?
Well, I'm feeling a wee bit nervous.
It's the middle. The old...
What kind of handshake's that?
That's a three-way. It's a John Key one.
Oh, nice.
Okay, get in there.
All right, let's
All right.
do it.
Fingers crossed it's going to work.
All right, bud.
Perfect.
Here we go.
Question is, does this have enough pressure to lift all this stuff off the ground? So far, so good.
All right, is it going to lift off the ground?
Yes, come on, come on!
Yeah, baby!
Yes, we're off the ground! It's working!
All right, Cam, ready to see if it's going to hold your weight?
Yep.
If it doesn't, she's game over. Nice and slowly.
Yep.
Get on there.
All right.
Oh, too easy!
With the Powerball complete, it's time for the Gooba Challenge to really get going.
Your Gooba Challenge is to build the world's first Powerball and complete the Gooba obstacle course across land and water.
It's a tough Gooba challenge, buddy. You ready?
Yes.
All right, bud, go for it. Crank it up.
Will Cameron complete his Gooba Challenge?
You're watching young inventors with a mission, doing it on television. You're watching young inventors with a mission.
11-year-old Cameron Connor has invented a motorised orb. His Gooba Challenge is to ride his Powerball through the Gooba obstacle course, which goes over land and water. But first, he'll have to learn how to drive it.
All right, bud, go for it. Crank it up. Yeah, right. Yeah, nice and easy, and then right up.
Hey! That's it. Oh, you're doing good, man.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
get into a jog now. Get a beat on.
And is he in? Whoa! Go!
This is very great. It's working very well. And this is the funnest thing I've ever done.
Cameron's Powerball is handling like a dream. Mr. Metal and Clinton are going to have to find a way to make this Gooba obstacle course harder.
Here he comes. Right, this should really test out the Powerball. All right, here he comes. All right, here he comes. Holy! Oh!
The Powerball made short work of the wall, but now it's time to see if it can handle wet weather.
I've got a pistol. That's it. You're almost there. Yeah!
With the first part of the Gooba obstacle course complete, it's time to move on and see how it goes on water. Cameron will need to go from one end of the beach to the other.
Pop on the shower. Oh, professional. Oh, the water's freezing. Okay, Cam. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Easy.
It's slow, but the Powerball is gaining traction and moving forward on the water. It looks like Cameron has this Gooba Challenge all under control.
Not far now. We're almost through this challenge.
There's water. There's a leak. I'm not so sure. I was fine going into, and then I noticed that it was leaking by water dripping into my lap. Yeah, and I'm losing air. I was losing air. The bottom was becoming quite flat, and yeah, getting a bit nervous.
Cameron has managed to get the Powerball back onto land and has completed this part of the Goober obstacle course. But with the ball losing air, will it be able to complete the last part of the test? Clinton and Mr. Metal are leading him to where he will face his final mystery obstacle.
Okay, kid, your last obstacle's me. I'm the 1984 Bull Rush champ, so let's do this.
Bring it on!
Hey Cam, did you build your Powerball and travel on land and water?
Yes,
And did you make it through the Goober obstacle course?
definitely. And I crushed Mr. Metal along the way.
Yeah, you did. Well, this can mean only one thing.
Goober Challenge completed!
Congratulations, Cameron. You go in the draw to win the $10,000 Payton prize package from AJ Park. Enter the School Gen Energy Quest competition. Just think of a wild invention idea involving energy. Create a clip telling us about it, and you could be in to win $5,000 to have your invention made. We've got 9 mega dart high caliber Centurion blasters to give away this week. Push the boundaries of the battlefield to new limits of distance. Unleash extra long blasts with the longest Nerf blaster ever. Plus, we've got hundreds of Instant Water Buddies prize packs that you can win just for entering. To get that $5,000, go to schoolgen.co.nz and find out how to enter. Next week, Aiden Nathan tackles boring outside chores with a tank.
Inventors with a mission, doing it on television. Young inventors with a vision, where ideas crash into collision. Change the world with your brain, bursting out like an alien. Young inventors with a mission, doing it on television. Blowing whistles, nuclear fission, all got thought up just by wishing.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.